what we are going to do is Benjamin is going to record. He's going to do the mouse.
Hey, Bonnie, don't show them the brand. We're gonna get sued for some reason.
And I am going to do. This is difficult.
Don't show that one either.
I'm going to do the keyboard.
Bonnie, you're not allowed to show any products.
They are generic, non-branded products.
We made them at home using nondescript materials. Totally.
Such as.
Definitely not product placemented. Okay, this is our microphone here, this thing here. I'll move it closer to you because you're quieter. And we're going to use this thing to record our voices while we talk. Alright, Bonnie here is on the keyboard, I'm on the mouse. I guess we're going to, Bonnie, how about we just continue the World Tours thing? World Tours series. That's what I meant to say. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hey, whoa, where are you? Yeah, hit escape.
Why?
Because we need to go to the other world.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? If you want to tour this one, we can do that. Because this one's not much. Fly around.
I just like the purple.
Yeah, just hold forward.
The pink building which you built.
So this one is called the Fort Bombas. It's pretty basic. It's I just flattened this area out and it's based a little bit. I flattened it out and it's a nice area for a castle, not that far up. And you can. Okay, never mind. Well, as we head off into the sunset. Also, my render distance is turned way down. It's like down to 8 chunks, but that's just But you can see I made a castle out of purpur and prismarine. And if this is the one you guys choose, we'll build up the castle and make it look pretty cool. And we could potentially expand it out into the Empire. It would be nice, but it's in creative mode right now. But that's really all I have to show. Inside, how do we give a little interior view?
Oops. This way.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is it. I'm just like, oh, what do I do? I can't control the thing anymore.
Ha ha ha. What is the name of the greenish block?
Well this is dark prismarine and it's prismarine bricks.
Where does that come from?
Nah, I don't know. I like purpur. Purpur looks nice. And end rods are cool sources of lighting. So is fire. But yeah, not much here. It's been pretty basic. I only worked on this for a little bit. Okay, next, hit escape.
All right.
So last time you saw me on the world tours, I was doing a tour of Smedebe, but then I realized doing the whole tour of Smedebe would take a minimum of 14 years. Not really. I don't know. It was an estimation.
Is it an unlimited world?
Well, I mean, all Minecraft worlds are unlimited, theoretically. No, actually, theoretically, they're very limited. But practically, they're unlimited, because no one's ever gotten to the edge of a Minecraft world. Or at least not to the edge of a normal one. Firelands or Bus Guy, I'm counting on you.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think they're theoretically unlimited, but practically limited. Because it could keep generating forever and ever, but when you actually get there, the computer shuts down.
Yep, that's basically it. So let's just kind of, I guess we'll go from the bottom up and tour all of just do a quick tour of all the worlds. Most of these don't have much in them, but they're pretty cool. Now this one was another World Painter one Bonnie made.
Oh, did I make this?
Or you inspired it.
Oh, is this Worm Hills?
Yes, this is Worm Hills. Bonnie, move just like walk along here. Worm Hills. Now you can't really see much because I've tunneled because this is the only safe way you can really get around. Hold shift.
Shift.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, there's basically with the World Painter option you can set the height and width of hills. So Bonnie like make the maximum height and minimum width. So now we have like a bunch of worms.
Towers.
And of course, since everything's dirt or rocks and there's lots of falls, you can't just walk around. I have to dig, and there's no trees. No, there's no chance of it. I have to literally just dig with my hands and get out of here. And it's a circle-sized world, and it goes out for like 255 blocks in a circle. Bonnie, walk down to that end.
Okay.
All right, and hit F3.
F3.
Don't. Okay. Look, our X is negative 50. All right, now Bonnie,
Okay.
now let go shift and just walk forward. You can, sprint, double tap. There you go. I want keep going. Let me show you how far I've gone. This has taken me about an hour of mining to do. Oh, watch out, watch out. We've gone about 50 blocks, and it took forever. If I was gonna do a series for this one, it would be a live stream series where I would yell loudly and complain while digging for hours with my fists.
Or falling down the giant tunnels. Hey, bro, just tell me what you want me to do.
All right, hit F5.
F5.
And then hit it again. But good thing I have like the Bombus glove or whatever is on my hand, so my hand doesn't get hurt. That's a smart thing, kids. Don't go punching trees with your bare fists, okay? Wear a glove. This one's like a special mech glove. If an updated version of it's gonna have a button that when you press it, it turns into a mech suit.
That's probably copyrighted.
I knew it. All right. But yeah, that's basically it for Worm Hills. I'm sure one day after we tunnel out of here, I'll show you what it looks like up top. Next. All right. Let's go to Smehebed, like a variation of Smedebe. Smehebed is another one where I didn't make the hills so large, because with Smedebe, to walk across a single hill you had to walk for 2,000 blocks. For this one, they're still very tall and dramatic, and all that, but it's a little scaled down on everything. So the hills, they're a bit smaller, a little shorter, a lot more reasonable. But one thing I really liked about this one, you can fly around, is that one thing I really liked about these ones is how much I have a look around. Is that with the forests and with the rivers and all that stuff, it'd be a good one for having battle sieges and stuff. Good for that type of thing. So I could make copies of this and use it for stuff like Battleground, Battle Siege, and I know other YouTubers like, oh, we totally got to the Battle Siege stuff first. Whatever. Just because you're doing it doesn't mean we can't do it either. Although we can feel ashamed because we're being mainstream.
Go to the left. I want to look at this cave.
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm. That's the very one.
This world's also pretty laggy, but
What did you do? I can't aim if you keep swirling the mouse around like that. Okay.
I'm supposed to aim. You're just supposed to hold W in space.
Yeah.
Just hold that, and I'll do the rest. Yeah, the caves. The World Painter is kind of weird with the caves. They're not caves in the way Minecraft would describe them, but they do look cool. Anyway, so that's Smehebed. It's got different biomes, but mostly it's just this. Next, we're gonna log done, Bonnie.
Have you explained to them what World Painter is? Have you explained to them what World Painter is?
Oh, World Painter. You've seen me use it. World Painter is the program I use to paint worlds. Everyone uses it. It's really good, actually. You should get it. And it's compatible with Mac. If that doesn't... And then all you Windows people are going to be like, oh, is it compatible with Mac? I don't care, man.
Benjamin, beware. We'll get copyright attacked if you use those words.
Bonnie, since when is there a copyright on everything?
You're the one who says there's a copyright on everything.
I said Mac as in a specific type of apple. Like the fruit. A Macintosh is a type of fruit. Definitely not obvious product placement.
Is window another type of apple?
No, that's a household object, Bonnie. There's one right...
In our background, yes, I see that.
There. It's right there. I'm pointing to it.
You're poking it.
Right there. Poke, 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 poke. Yes.
Okay. Now, how do you go forward in a boat?
You don't. You know what you do? You sit there and wait until the skin cancer kills you.
What on earth are those?
Okay, this is an unfortunate thing about World Painter. I accidentally hit the remove water and lava above cave openings, which means that basically we have a bunch of giant holes in the ocean wherever there's a cave.
It actually looks really cool.
So, this is about the point where the last World Tour episode left off here on Smedebe. We're somewhere in the middle of the jungle ocean, but I can't deal with this lag even I mean, it'll be less laggy if we stop moving so much, but I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes recording. The little time I do have to record, I'm not gonna spend it.
What happens if we fall down the hole?
Probably we lose our boat.
Okay.
We have to swim.
Never mind. I don't want to lose all your stuff.
All right, let's get out. You've seen Smedabell already. Bonnie hasn't, maybe. What? Did you? Bonnie, why don't you talk a little bit about yourself?
I am a 400-foot tall platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
Thank you for telling us that, Bonnie. Bonnie's my sister.
Probably everybody who's watching already knows that.
Well, I mean, yeah. For practical purposes, everyone right now, or at least most of the people right now, know who Bonnie is. So, but keep in mind, Bonnie, in the future when we're all rich and famous, people will come back to watch these old episodes and be like, "Who's that?" Unless, of course, you're a regular part of the show, which might be, I don't know. You'll still be around here for a few years, so you can have a special segment called. We've already decided it would be called Bonnie Plays Let's. And
is that a pun on Let's Play?
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Also, just like playoffs, terrible names for series, and I'm too lazy to think of clever ones.
I think they're.
Hey Bonnie, I got a great idea. Why don't we walk forward by pressing the W key?
Well, I like that idea.
Hey Bonnie, why don't we just sit here and let the creepers kill us?
But I also like just standing here and putting us in danger of being exploded.
Okay, this is a villager. This is essentially the world where I found this cool looking double desert village, or double village, desert, whatever. There's a village over here and a village over here, and there's actually a desert well between them, which is really cool. So I decided I'm gonna live here. I've built up a wall around this one. I'm working on a road. I haven't done a recording of this one, but it's a pretty neat project. Essentially, I just want to create a big old villager utopia. It's gonna be neat.
Let's go into the village.
Yes, please. It's been pretty slow because without iron, I've been too busy. Bonnie, Bonnie, you're a great sister, but it's very difficult to record with you when you're not okay. All right, you jumping on the bed?
Yep. Whoops.
I love it whenever I get in the bed. It looks like whenever you get in the bed, all of a sudden your head pivots forward on your neck, so that way when you're lying in your bed, your head's 2 feet off the pillow. Or at least that's what it looks like from the angles. Yeah, this village ain't much. So essentially, just it's a wall. I built a wall, and it wasn't to make America great again because this ain't America, or at least as far as I don't know.
No.
This was to make the desert better. And you can start political wars in the comments. I'm not stopping you. But another thing I'm gonna say is that, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time arguing about politics? Could you talk about please anything else at all? Could you talk about something constructive?
Like what?
I don't know, but I feel like maybe we shouldn't be spending all our time.
Rabbit!
Kill the rabbit! Kill the rabbit! Kill the
no.
rabbit! No, let's not kill the rabbit. Let's feed it baked potatoes.
Okay. Do they eat baked potatoes?
Nope. Let's feed it baked potatoes anyway. I'm just gonna edit out that whole thing because there's just political wars. And the further along we go in the year, the harder it's gonna get. It's only May. It's only the beginning of May. It's actually May the 5th. Happy May the 5th.
If it bothers you, you don't have to partake.
Yeah, I'm gonna not partake. It's but the election's in November. How are we supposed to survive all the way to November? And by survive and us, I mean topics other than election. And again, maybe with fewer political candidates or blah blah blah. You've seen this. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is going to be We Are the Rangers. Okay, filmed an episode of this. It was horrible. The map messed up. I'm just gonna delete that one and replace it with
Why?
a better version. I'm gonna download the map again because I think I messed something up by going back and forth. So, you know, also the thing with Mom walking in the near the end. But don't worry, I didn't do much. Probably just like 15 minutes worth of gameplay. So let's just log it in so that way we can log back out. I think it was on a boat. Where are you? You okay? Bonnie, you resemble me whenever I'm playing SimCity. Alright.
On guard.
Bonnie, we're supposed to move on to the next one.
Oh,
Bonnie, this
do you
is
want to get off?
I got a knob key and I'm not afraid to use it.
Fine.
Alright. Messin'. This one I just made for my niece
Ah,
because I didn't want her to break all the other worlds. So this one, you know what the main feature of this world is, Bonnie? Walk over to that island.
fearlessness.
No, walk over to that island. Bonnie, no. Bonnie. Chickens! Lots of chickens. What? An absurdly large amount of chickens.
Was that at all influenced by your niece?
Yes. She loved to throw eggs. She loved to especially throw them into the bottom of the ocean and watch the chickens drown.
That's very sad.
Not really.
Did she know that she was drowning the chicken?
Most likely because on another world, actually, just hit next. This one doesn't have anything. This one's just.
Look at the sunset, though. Okay.
Okay. But on this next one, this one. Now, let's go to Pokemans. This is actually an outdated one, because the more up-to-date Pokemon's world has more stuff in it, like the mushroom biome and all that stuff you made. But this is an older version. This is just an old. Goodness gracious, what's up with the? I've had problems with this Bonnie lately. You notice how grainy it looks?
Oh, and that's not intentional?
I don't know what caused that, and I don't know how to fix it. But goodness gracious, you see that level of grain? And I'm thinking, man, I need some bread.
No.
Okay, yeah, this is the Pokeball. I guess this would be better if this would be good if we needed to go back in time, because it's only got some of the beach stuff. Why don't you go up? Yeah. I can give an in-depth tour of the multiplayer one later, but yeah, this is just an earlier version. This one has some actually stuff that's on the multiplayer one, like those jukebox note block thing down there, and also road diagrams.
Do you want to show them that?
Nah, those are boring. Next.
Alright.
We got about a minute left, so let's just do this one real quick, and then there's like two others we didn't cover. Whatever, I'll get to those later. Oh,
That was quick.
we're off to an excellent start. Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of Minecraft World Tours. We just burned.
Alright.
Okay, this one is probably the first, second World Painter world I made, and you can tell. Chaos.
Let's go into the cave.
Man, if only we could, Bonnie. If only we could. Yeah, you notice by the random square appearance is because I used the World Painter tool that's like a square and I just clicked randomly. So now we have random square-shaped caves.
Ooh, so pretty.
Yeah, and this is another one my niece likes to make me die a whole lot on.
Go into the water now.
Oh, don't get me even started on the water.
Oh, that's what Abigail always asks you to do.
Hey, you're not supposed to say their name.
Expletive.
Expletive? What?
Whoops.
Okay. But yes, she really
Unnamed person.
definitely just like that was just a completely random name. Totally. So she loves to make me drown in the water. I don't know why she likes the water so much. Of any of the interesting things in Minecraft, why water? Is it because it's weird and blocky? Well, everything's weird and blocky.
Well, I don't know. I think it's cool as well.
Anyway,
Look how deep it is.
we're out of time, Bonnie.
Goodbye, people.
We're out of time. People, make sure to subscribe and whatever, comment, rate, who cares, and like. And make sure to tell us, this is the important part, tell us which one of these you like best. Once we've done touring all the worlds, there's like 2 more after this.
No.
Oh no. There's 2 more after this. I'll show them to you. And then I'll give you some time to vote. You can vote on which one you like, and once you guys have effectively decided on one, we'll do a single player series on that one. And we'll also, I'll show you the 2 multiplayer worlds I have. And we'll do a multiplayer series on probably on one or both of them. And that'll be all of Minecraft.